Hi guys, welcome to OnlySpam. I've dedicated this channel to spam, everything and anything spam. Today's just gonna be an introduction. Get to know me, watch me cook some spam fried rice. I'm gonna make it with some onion, some garlic, eggs, obviously rice, and then top it off with a fried egg on top. It's gonna look delicious, it's gonna be delicious, I promise you that. Earlier, I already went ahead and cut about 1/4 of an onion. I cut my spam into slices and then kind of cubed them up a little bit. I also went ahead and pulled about 2 heaping teaspoons worth of garlic. And I went ahead and scrambled 4 large eggs. Awesome. I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready, I'm hungry, it's lunchtime, and I'm starving. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead here and turn on my stove. I'm gonna get that pan nice and hot. Awesome. First, we're gonna go ahead and fry up our spam. So like I said earlier, I've already gone ahead and cut up my spam into cubes. Like so, like that. So we're gonna go ahead and pour some vegetable oil into the pan right there. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my favorite wooden paddle. This is perfect, I think perfect for frying up anything in your pan, especially for me with my fried rice. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and wait for that pan to heat up a little bit. While we're waiting, like I said earlier, my name is Pono. I'm 26 years old. Actually, today's my birthday. I'm 27. Anyways, yes, happy birthday to me. Thank you, now stop. So I'm 27 years old today. I'm from Hawaii. I currently now live in Utah. Why Utah, you ask? There's a lot. We'll get into that later. What else do you guys want to know? I mean, if you guys want me to do a better introduction video or a better like get to know me video, go ahead and leave some comments down below. Questions. What do you want to know? Ask me anything. I'm open. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you're not already following me on Twitter. It's at the OnlySpams, DAONLYSPAM. It should pop up as OnlySpam account. Pan seems to be looking a little hot, starting to smoke up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and toss in our spam. I'm not one to fully be afraid of like smashing it completely. Obviously the cutting helps to distribute the meat once it's in the rice, and you can mix everything together so you get like at least a piece of spam in every bite. And then I put the oil in to help get the spam just a little bit more crispy than usual. Normally I don't fry spam in any kind of oil or butter or anything, just because it already is a fairly oily food. So those oils naturally cook itself. Nice. So we'll go ahead and let the spam fry up for a little bit, just to get it nice and crispy. Awesome. So right behind me, I've got my 4 cups of rice cooked. It's already fluffed. Just kind of letting it rest a little bit to soak up as much of the moisture as it possibly can. It sounds weird, but I like my fried rice a little bit more on the drier side and not as sticky. So I let it sit in the pot on the keep warm setting for quite a bit. It's been sitting there now for about 10 minutes. So once everything is done frying up and that rice is ready to go into the pan, it'll be perfect. As we get that going, let's see, what else can I tell you guys? What else am I sharing with you guys about me? I am currently in a long distance relationship with my wonderful boyfriend, Matthew. We are long distance because he lives in Alaska, I live in Utah. But funny enough, we met each other on Tinder last February. We made everything quite official in April. Flew out to visit him in Alaska in August. I'm so sorry if you guys hear the noisy planes. I live next to the Air Force Base out here in Utah. So Spam is looking mighty fine if I say so myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this heat down just a little bit. Go ahead and get my Spam into a bowl. All right, so back with the pan. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my butter dish. With my handy dandy wooden spade here, if you will. Go ahead and put some butter in there. Alright, now it's time to throw in the onions. I've gone ahead and slivered these onions. I didn't dice them, I didn't chop them finally. I went ahead and slivered them. And this is, again, a quarter of a very large onion. Nice. Awesome. Perfect. Go ahead and grab our 2 teaspoons of garlic. Get that in there. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down just a little bit. The best part about doing your onions and your garlic, your aromatics, before you cook your eggs is obviously you can't get everything out of the pan. And if you're like me, I really hate doing dishes, so you get that onion garlicky flavor in your eggs when you cook them. And that's, amazing. I didn't know what utensils I wanted. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more butter. And this is gonna lay that perfect, slippery, buttery foundation for my eggs. Turn that heat up just a little bit more. Awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and take our 4 scrambled eggs that we scrambled earlier. I'm just gonna toss that in there. What is your favorite kind of egg? How do you like your eggs prepared? I prefer my eggs scrambled, just like this. All right, so my heat is down to a low-medium heat, just so that when these eggs cook, they're not overcooking. But we don't want custardy eggs either. So try not to overwork your eggs while it's cooking. This is what we want our eggs to kind of look like. Not too custardy, but not too overcooked. Just right in that very medium middle. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off the pan now. Leave the heat on that medium low. We're gonna add more butter. Butter is the most important part of this fried rice recipe. And this is my mom's fried rice recipe. She would make it quite often. So while that butter and that oil is getting its groove on, I'm gonna come over here with a kitchen towel because this rice pot is hot. Beautiful! Okay. So I don't know if you can tell, but the rice it's still sticky, but it's not too sticky. And this is how I love it. It's perfect this way. I'm gonna go ahead and pour about half of the rice into the pan. Alright, I gone ahead and added some soy sauce. I'll say shoyu. I'm never ever going to say soy sauce on this channel again. If you ever catch me saying that, call me out on it. I call it shoyu. Alright, so got some of that rice fried up there. What I'm about to do right now is very not traditional in a lot of Hawaiian fried rice recipes, especially with Spam, but I love it. And I learned it from a cousin who used to do it also. Gone ahead and add some more butter to the middle of that pan. I'm gonna take whole kernel sweet corn and add that into the rice. Beautiful. Go ahead and toss that all together. It adds a brighter yellow, so you get 2 tones of yellow with the egg and the corn. But it also gives it texture, because with all the ingredients in the fried rice and how I've cooked everything down a little bit, you have more of a, like that mushier, softer texture, and the corn kind of adds that pop and a little bit of crunch. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, grab the rest of the rice, pour that into the pan. Nice. And typically, fried rice is made with day-old rice. But if you're anything like my family and I, we eat all of the rice. So, fried rice calls for brand new, freshly cooked rice. And I've learned to adapt because we used to at one point not eat so much rice, but if you're a Hawaiian family, a Filipino family, rice is life. Alright, I've gone ahead and added a little bit more shoyu. Go ahead and give all of that together a really good mix. And fried rice for me is a comfort food. Like I said, this is my mom's recipe. My mom's still back home in Hawaii. And it reminds me of home, doesn't make me miss home all too much. And I will always carry this piece of her. There we go, perfect, okay. I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, butter is very quintessential to this dish. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more pads of butter on top of the rice right here. Perfect. Grab our eggs and our aromatics. Give that a good mix. Now comes the most important part of the dish, the Spam. Go ahead and throw that in there. Nice. Beautiful. And then go ahead and mix all of that together. Look at that, guys. Oh my God, it looks so good. I'm so hungry. Gonna go ahead and top it off again with a little bit more shoyu. And we're gonna burn some more pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that flame off. Never be afraid to pepper your food. Never be afraid to season your food. Unless you're using Hawaiian salt, then be very, very weary about how you season it with Hawaiian salt. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and plate this, fry up my egg, and I'll come back and see you guys in a little bit. And there you have it, Spam fried rice with the fried egg on top. Go ahead and make this, and if you guys do make it, let me know what you think. Like I said, this is comfort food to me. I'm gonna enjoy this so much. Let's go ahead and take the first bite, shall we? Get that yolk. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Some Spam. Come closer for this bite. Cheers. Unbelievable. Well, there we have it, guys. That's it. That's all I have for today's video. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and click the notification bell so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. As far as the schedule is concerned, I don't have one yet, but I promise you, if you follow me on Twitter at @OnlySpam, DAONLYSPAM, I'll be sure to update you guys every time I post a new video. Feel free to comment down below if you guys have any ideas for spam dishes that I can make in the future, or if you guys have any questions about spam. I have a lot of knowledge about spam, so feel free to leave those comments down below. I think I've already come up with a, what do you call them? A fandom name for this. You guys are gonna be known as my spammers. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.